I started with a 4x2 Sycamore blank, mounted it between centres, decided I was going to put a spigot on both sides. This was going to be the bottom of the bowl. Started to shape it just a bowl gouge, trying to create a nice round curve on the bottom. Got some quite nice shavings off. My tool was really sharp, I think, that day. It should always be sharp, really, shouldn't it? My plan was to do some colouring on the bottom, so I reversed it, put the spigot on the other end, as I said, and then the plan was I was going to hot glue some random shapes across the bottom of the bowl, fill that gap with wax, and then gently peel off the hot glue to reveal bare wood. And then at this point, there's the hot glues on, and then I put the wax on with my universal digit and a very soft brush. At that point, I painted the glued areas with black paint, and then I cleaned off the wax very carefully so as not to disturb too much the black paint, and then I went over it with spirit stain. So I used red and then orange and then yellow over the top. I was quite pleased with the result of that. And then I put my spray box over the top and put a couple of 3 coats of lacquer on, just lightly sanded it in between, got a little bit of a gloss, didn't want a high gloss, but got quite a nice finish on it. Looks a bit dull there, but that's probably near the real colour, I guess. Then reverse chucked it again. At that point, I'd still got the other chucking point on. Turned the bottom out, revealing some quite nice spalting in the bottom when I got to that point. Thought you'll know how to do this, so I speeded it up a little bit, and then I got to the bottom, turned it out. Was quite pleased with that. So I decided then, getting near to the end, I would reverse chuck it on like a foam pad in the chuck, brought the tailstock up and down to a point, sanded the last little point off, and finished up with that. I was quite pleased with it. It looked quite nice, quite a decent finish, quite a nice bottom. Inside was finished off quite nicely, a nice bit of spalting. So all in all, I was quite pleased with it.